Hello and welcome. My name is Lynn Beckles and I'm a student at the University of the West Indies Open Campus. As a requirement of this course, Digital Tools for Teaching and Learning, I want to share with you about the online design tool Canva and how it can be used in digital storytelling. First of all, I'm going to discuss with you key components of digital storytelling. Then we will discuss Canva as an instructional tool and why it's an option that you should consider. How do we use it to increase learner achievement? And what are the best uses for Canva from the student's perspective and from the teacher's perspective? And then we're going to look at Canva in a Caribbean context, limitations, obstacles, and user requirements. And then I'll share with you a few conclusions. So what is digital storytelling? Robin 2016 describes it as the art of telling stories with a mixture of digital media, including text, pictures, recorded audio, narration, music, and video. These multimedia elements are blended together using computer software to tell a story that usually revolves around a particular theme or topic and often contains a particular point of view. So if we use the ADDIE design model, instructional design model, you'd see that Canva can be used in the design phase, the development phase, and the implementation phase. So this is where you will write your script, create your storyboard, collect and organize the media elements that you're going to be using, use the software to build your story, and also create supporting resources such as your lesson plans and your handouts. All of this can be done with the Canva software. So as I said earlier, Canva is an online creativity software where media can be manipulated to produce content, and it can be published in a wide range of formats. I'm careful to note that it is a commercial marketing tool, and the outputs have a very high pixel resolution. So we are recommending that you use Canva to design your course materials. You can develop your content items and your storyboard, whether you use original media items or you use the templates available in the software. You can collaborate with the students or with your colleagues. It's very versatile as there's a wide range of inputs and outputs, and it can be used across different technological platforms and varying digital formats. So here's a snapshot of the video template. There's an Instagram post template, infographic template, lesson plan template that you could work with. And then as it relates to the export features, wow. So it is in quite a few software, other programs that it feeds into. So very easy to work with. Once you've designed your element, you've identified the format that you want to distribute it in, and click a button, it's done for you. Why use Canva? So first, recognize the value of engaging digital media in the delivery of a learning experience. The need to empower diverse learners and how multimedia can do that. The need to create interactive and engaging learning objects. So Canva becomes an option because it's easy to use. And whether you're a novice or an expert, the templates are very user-friendly, extremely user-friendly. Essentially, it's a marketing tool, and it responds to demand and supply and allows the user to share messages to a very specific target audience. So there's social media templates. More recently, they've included animation, and so the software developers are constantly responding to what's happening in the marketplace. Oh yes, it's free. So how can we use Canva then to increase learner achievement? Remember, Canva is the digital creativity software that will be used to build stories. It will be used to help teachers to create digital stories. So any materials used for teaching can be enhanced using the software and hence included in the story. And the story can be delivered synchronously or asynchronously. So for example, a welcome message that goes out to students just before they actually start the formal learning, The teacher can create a video message, perhaps give a glimpse of the topics that will be covered in the course, and that can be distributed via WhatsApp. Canva gives the teacher the ability to create original content that is audience specific. So if you are a subject matter expert, for example, you're a sociology teacher, irrespective of the age group, size of the class, you can then tailor your resources to better address your group. Canva facilitates interactive collaboration, and you can use the project approach. So you can collaborate with your colleagues in the planning phases, as we would have previously illustrated using the ADDIE model. And you can collaborate with your students and use it as a tool to produce assignments. And because it's process driven, you will be able to indicate points at which students can progress with their project and assess. So the best uses for Canva apply to the learners as well as the teachers. The software is extremely versatile, and this is one of the reasons why I find it particularly appealing for use in digital storytelling. So if you think about Canva in the Caribbean context, it is particularly useful in capturing the rich and diverse culture of the Caribbean. So let's say, for example, I wanted to find some sort of video that shows a Caribbean student what their emotional response to stressful workload could be. So when I Google it, you're not quite seeing anything that speaks to Caribbean. They reference here Jamaicans.com. That's actually an ad on the page and not anything specific to Jamaicans. I'm going to show you a short video that I would have created in the process of taking this course, where I try to capture a very Barbadian response to frustration, where I use the proverbial sucking of the teeth, what we refer to as stoopsing. And there's the stoops. So in the context of the Caribbean, Canva becomes useful in allowing us to produce and share our stories so that they can be included in global knowledge network. Caribbean culture is very dynamic, it's very visual, lots of audio, lots of movement and dance, and storytelling then becomes very possible as we communicate and connect with our students in a language that they understand. So in conclusion, Canva can be used as a planning or teaching tool to facilitate digital storytelling. It can be used in the offline or online environment. So irrespective of how formal or informal the message will be for your students, you can use Canva to create it. Right? You can communicate and collaborate on the storyboard or create the final product. Whether you're a novice or an expert designer, the finished product is going to be of a very high graphical quality. As an online design tool, it is free and you will not incur additional costs as it relates to hardware and updating. There's an online support community where you find lots of very short instructional videos that are task specific, aimed at supporting the development of your skills with the tool. And I've noted here at the top, you can subscribe to Design with Canva. And it's not limited to any one student teacher group. You can use it with children, you can use it with postgraduate, undergraduate, evening classes. So irrespective of your subject area, irrespective of your student group, the tool can be used. And I think what I like most about it is that both the teacher and the student can be original in their contributions, and it can be specific to the context within which the teaching and learning is occurring. Thank you so very much for watching. Feel free to share your comments below.